Alright guys, it's been a tough week. I have to start by saying that I have tried to make a video several times over to no avail. It's gone miserable. I have failed. I can't do this. No. Oh my god. I'm not sure I can do this. I can't do this. Stop. And, you know, 2012, 2013, 20, oh my god. On top of that, I've made this video that I'm producing for you right this minute 3 times because the sound failed. I don't know why. My camera's on the blink, so hopefully this one will run. If it doesn't, then you're not getting a video this week. I'm sorry. I've tried. So I've had nothing. I even started telling friends randomly, I think I'm quitting YouTube. Clifford, did you hear I'm leaving YouTube?
You are? Why? What about the viewers? Find new inspiration.
I'm empty. I have nothing inside. I'm wondering if I have come to the... Is there an end? Is there a YouTube end? I'm sure there's some of you that are hoping so, but I don't know. This is how I felt this week. So then I thought maybe I just need a little break, a couple of days away, so I headed out to Richmond to visit my family and hung out with my little nephew. He said, yeah, bring your camera. Maybe Uncle Planeats, I can help you out. I can help you make a video. So we got together and, well, this is what happened.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
I didn't have any breakfast. I skipped it.
Why?
I wasn't hungry.
Why?
Because I wasn't hungry.
Why weren't you hungry?
I didn't have an appetite.
Why don't you have an appetite?
Well, I do now. I didn't then.
What did you have for lunch?
I didn't.
You didn't? Why didn't you have lunch?
I wasn't hungry.
Have you talked to your doctor lately?
So you had a tough day in hockey today. What are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Playing hockey?
Playing. What are you going to be when you grow up?
Hockey player.
Who are you going to play for?
The Montreal Canadiens.
Have you been to Montreal?
Yeah.
And what'd you think?
The food makes me vomit.
Okay, it's just going to come to us. It doesn't jive with the gel. Are you recording? This is open mic time. What do you want to say?
Hi.
Try to really dig down deep. So what's your favorite subject at school?
PE.
Right on. What is it about PE that you like?
It doesn't involve thinking.
So as you can see, we just ended up being goofy and not a whole lot of productivity occurred, but we had a lot of fun. Then I thought, you know what? I just need a good breakfast. I need a good breakfast. I need some carbohydrate to stimulate my brain activity. So a few friends and myself hit a really cool place in town here that accommodates vegans like myself, and it's the Nom restaurant in Kitsilano. If you've never been there, I recommend that you try it out if you're in the Vancouver area. And I had some sausage, and I had some eggs, and I had some pancakes and some toast, and it was so delicious. And although we had a great time and it was a great dinner, it wasn't very productive. Although I did get some time lapse, and I know some of you guys like the time lapse. The food was delicious. I had a great time and was able to catch up with some friends. So then later in the day, I thought, you know what, maybe I'll call another couple of friends up, see if they want to go out for some drinks. So we met up at a pub. I brought my camera along with me. I didn't really tell them I was going to do it. Sometimes I just sort of pounce on them with my camera. And then after a couple of drinks, I just started asking them some questions. And so I asked them, you know, could you ever become vegan? One of my friends is already almost 100%. The other is as far away from veganism as you possibly can. So I asked them that question, and this is what they had to say. Would you ever consider going vegan?
No, it's a little too absolute. You're all a little too precise.
So what's the biggest reason why you would not go vegan? Because I know that you already are primarily vegan.
It's a lot of work.
What do you mean it's a lot of work?
Well, there's a lot of beans and lentils and there's just an element of judgmental, which I kind of like, but it's too judgmental.
I asked Paul, what does he eat that's meat?
I like sardines, but I also think that people should have the right to do whatever they want to do. And if they want to eat meat, then they should go ahead and eat meat. And I don't understand why vegans get all judgmental.
But what about the animals that have to suffer?
There's lots of suffering, and I admire that vegans care about that. That's nice, but just don't be so weird about it.
Can veganism be about health?
Can veganism be about health? I thought, isn't that partly what veganism is all about? Health?
Well, I think vegans argue that it's about ending animal suffering. That's it. Like that's the primary vegan. Otherwise, it's called plant-based.
But even if it's the primary reason, that still means that there's secondary reasons, which I presume would be health reasons.
Well, no, I mean, health reason, environment is important, but without the animal aspect, the animal suffering aspect, it's not veganism, it's just plant-based.
I don't think veganism can just be purely about animal suffering. I think there's got to be an element of health. Like, these kinds of things are all, they have religious tinges to them. That's what they're about. They're about wanting to be part of a clique or an order, and that's what veganism is. And in order to have that, it's not just about preventing suffering, it's also about, well, what does this do for me? Well, what it does for me is it makes me feel healthier. So of course there has to be an element of health. You have to get something out of this to subscribe to it, kind of like you have to get something out of religion to subscribe to it.
So that's a good point. So you have to appeal to people's needs and wants in order for veganism to grow and become more widespread?
I don't think you have to appeal to anything. Veganism will be chosen by people that want it to fill a certain void or need or whatever in their life. That's it.
All right.
Not everyone is going to become vegan. That's the reality too. You will never have 100% of the population. You probably will never get 50% of the population being vegan, because at the core of it, veganism is religious based, or it has the same ideals behind it. So you might get 20% of the population, but there's always going to be a majority who are not interested in subscribing to it. That's all.
Could you be vegan, do you think?
I couldn't be vegan.
Why not?
I enjoy having my meat-based foods.
What foods would you miss the most?
I would miss my burgers, my Filipino food, which is mostly meats, my chicken. Everything I eat is basically meat-based, and I need protein from those products, right? And I enjoy eating it.
You feel like your Filipino heritage is a big factor for eating meat?
Well, growing up with it, yeah. And when I travel, not every culture is plant-based, so
playing that card.
To experience other cultures and traveling, yes, I want to be able to experience all that by not being vegan, right? It'll limit what I'm able to eat and do and experience.
Now, don't get totally triggered by what they're saying here, because half of it is a little bit of trolling, and then especially one of the friends. And then also, I don't always agree with what people say. If I'm having a conversation with someone who isn't vegan and they think that they have to get their protein from meat sources, then, I agree to disagree on that. But I'm not going to like be in their face and try to, give them a super duper lecture, a moral lecture and all that stuff. You got to live and let live. And so they know where I'm coming from, and I know where they're coming from. And then I brought up another matter, which has to do with a comment that was left on my last video. And if you've watched that video, you'll know it was titled a message to my viewers and to Logan Paul. And it was kind of an impromptu video. I didn't really plan to make it, but I'd watched a couple of his recent videos before he went all controversial. And I was pretty appalled at what I saw in the video. I visited Japan before, I think you guys know that. And I was really sort of disgusted by how I saw him and his posse treating, just innocent bystanders on the street. And so I wanted to make a video about it. But someone who was watching the video, and you know what, I don't want to come across like I'm hating on this person, because you guys have every right to leave any comment you want to. It's my channel, it's your channel, you have every right to leave a comment. But I don't have to agree with it, and I didn't agree with this one. And the comment was basically suggesting that the only reason why I was making this video was for attention and views, which is totally not the case, because I really don't think people are turning to me for sort of an overview and a viewpoint on Logan Paul. But I wanted to make the video, and I work hard at this channel, and I just figured this is my platform, I have a right to say what I want to say. So I asked my friends, what do you guys think? Do you think that that was fair? Is it unfair for me to leave this kind of a comment? So this is what they had to say. They said it was me just bashing other YouTubers to get views.
What does that even mean? Don't you all eat each other? Isn't that the whole point?
It's not bashing other YouTubers. When you make a comment or an opinion on someone else, it's not bashing. That just means that they can't take opinion or comments from others, right?
It's not bashing.
Well, yeah, exactly. That would be the drama, is that person saying those things and using those terms. They're the ones that are creating the drama.
And then I tried to make a video tonight, and it's failing, so I know this video is coming up short with message and purpose and meaning, but I promise you guys this time next week, I will have the video of videos for you. It'll have purpose and inspiration. But unfortunately this week, this is just gonna have to do. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the video nonetheless. And if you haven't already, please start following me on Instagram and Twitter. The links are down below. And if you haven't already subscribed to the Plan Eats YouTube channel, then what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button down below. And I look forward to seeing you guys all really soon for another super fresh video. Oh my God. He got the rest. He did. He cleared them out. Because I said, let's get one each. You said two. And then you roll back to one, and he got the rest of the store. Oh my God. They don't have a single vegan donut left in that shop. Shit-damn. I bought it for the masses.
Now that's a nice beer.
Oh man. Vegan donuts. Come on. How is it, Cliff?
Really good.
Right on. We'll get you there.
About what?
I don't know.
I wanted to talk about...
Just the stuff that comes out of your mouth.
That's not enough.
It isn't?
No. That. Let it go. But if you